Madison Square Garden is alive, breathing, buzzing with anticipation, the kind of electric tension that only championship nights can create. Every seat is filled, every voice layered into a low thunder that hums beneath the lights. This is not just another fight. This is a collision of legacies. In one corner stands Roman Chocolatito Gonzalez of Nicaragua, a fighter already spoken of in reverent tones, former strawweight world champion, former light flyweight world champion, and now the reigning undefeated WBC flyweight champion of the world. A man whose pressure never fades, whose punches arrive in waves, whose footwork turns violence into art. Across from him, the pride of the United States, Brian Viloria, a two-time light flyweight world champion, a former unified flyweight champion, a veteran forged by decades of combat. Viloria is no stepping stone. He is speed, he is power. He is experience sharpened by over 200 amateur bouts and more than 40 professional wars. For Gonzalez, this night is about reaffirmation. A split decision loss to Juan Francisco Estrada still lingers in the background, fueling him, sharpening his hunger. Many believed he won that fight. Tonight is his answer, his chance to remind the world what relentless excellence looks like. For Viloria, this is about defiance, about proving that experience and heart can still challenge youth, momentum, and mythology. The referee's instructions echo: protect yourself at all times. Words that feel heavier when two elite warriors stare through each other. The bell rings, and with it, the roar rises. The early moments are cautious but charged. Viloria looks to test Chocolatito's defense with speed and sharp counters. Gonzalez studies, inches forward, cutting off space with subtle steps. Even now, you can sense it. The rhythm, the balance, the calm violence, waiting to erupt. This isn't chaos yet. This is the calm before the storm. And everyone in the building knows that once Chocolatito starts punching, he rarely stops. From the opening rounds, the story begins to reveal itself. Gonzalez advances behind flawless footwork, never wasting a step, never retreating without purpose. He doesn't jump back. He slides, keeps his balance, stays just close enough to strike without being touched. His legs are wide, his base unshakable, every punch driven by leverage and timing rather than raw force. Viloria fires back with courage, trying to catch Gonzalez coming in, but the more he lands, the harder Chocolatito presses. It's a dangerous equation. Hit him and he comes faster. Left hooks slip through Viloria's guard. Uppercuts rise from nowhere, snapping his head back inside. Gonzalez mixes in digging shots to the body, right hooks under the elbow, left hooks that thud against ribs and echo through the arena. Viloria's breathing grows heavier. Gonzalez looks untouched, barely sweating, eyes calm, calculating. Then it happens. A moment so quick, it almost escapes the eye. A short, brutal right hand on the inside. Compact, perfect. Brian Viloria drops. For the first time in his professional or amateur career, he tastes the canvas. The crowd explodes as disbelief turns into realization. This isn't a flash knockdown. This is pressure made physical. Though Viloria rises, the message has been delivered. Chocolatito owns the center now. He backs Viloria into corners, punishes him with combinations that flow from body to head to body, never predictable, never rhythmic enough to time. Uppercuts split the guard, hooks dig deep. Viloria's heart keeps him upright, but his defense begins to crack. Between rounds, the corners shout urgency. Move side to side, don't stand in front of him. But it's easier said than done. Gonzalez doesn't chase, he traps. As the rounds pile up, so do the points, the damage, and the realization that this fight is slipping away from Viloria. Chocolatito is no longer just winning rounds, he's imposing his will. As the fight enters the middle rounds, it becomes a test of survival as much as skill. Viloria refuses to fold. He digs deep, lands occasional body shots of his own, reminding everyone that he is still dangerous. When he connects, the crowd reacts, sensing the possibility of a shift. But Gonzalez answers immediately, as if insulted by resistance. 10 punch combinations pour out of him, straight shots, hooks, uppercuts, each one thrown with intent, each one part of a larger design. He varies speed and power, disguises his hardest punches behind softer ones, making defense a guessing game. You don't know which shot is thunderous until it lands. The comparisons begin to surface in the commentary and in the crowd's collective memory. Echoes of Alexis Arguello, shades of Barrera and Morales. Fighters who attacked with intelligence, who punished without recklessness. Gonzalez embodies that lineage. His up-and-down attack is relentless, beautiful, devastating. Body, head, over and over again. Viloria's face starts to show the cost. Swelling, cuts, fatigue. Still, he fights on, swinging with everything he has left, landing enough to earn respect, if not momentum. Round after round, Chocolatito's pressure never dips. His stamina seems endless, his rhythm suffocating. Viloria's courage becomes his only shield. Every exchange feels like a negotiation with pain. Gonzalez controls distance with his jab now, commanding the ring, deciding when violence happens. 7 punch flurries explode from him, each sequence breaking Viloria down further. The body shots begin to take their toll, legs slow, guard drops, and yet Viloria stands, absorbing punishment that would have finished lesser men. The crowd senses it. This is nearing its conclusion. Not because Viloria lacks heart, but because Gonzalez is something different. Something relentless. Something inevitable. The question is no longer if the fight will end, but when. The 9th round arrives, and with it, the end of resistance. Chocolatito smells the finish. He steps in with authority, ripping a right hand to the body, then snapping it upstairs. A left hook digs deep. An uppercut splits the guard. Viloria tries to answer, lands a brave body shot of his own, but the response is immediate. Boom, boom, boom. An avalanche of punches that leaves no space to think, no time to recover. Gonzalez doesn't allow thought. He overwhelms it. Viloria's face is breaking under the assault, his defense unraveling under the constant fire. This is his last stand. The referee watches closely, understanding the balance between courage and damage. Viloria's chin has always been legendary, his heart unquestioned. But there comes a moment when bravery becomes danger. Gonzalez unleashes one final, ferocious sequence. Body, head, uppercut. Each punch precise, merciless, necessary. The referee steps in. It's over. A TKO victory for Roman Gonzalez. A stoppage born not of one punch, but of accumulated excellence. The official announcement echoes through Madison Square Garden. 2 minutes and 53 seconds of round 9. The crowd rises in applause, not just for the winner, but for both men. Viloria is applauded for his heart, his resilience, his refusal to surrender. Gonzalez stands tall, record now unblemished, his status reinforced. This was not just a title defense, it was a statement, a reminder that pressure when perfected becomes poetry. Roman Chocolatito Gonzalez leaves the ring as he entered it, relentless, disciplined, and unforgettable. On this night, under the bright lights of boxing's most famous arena, his legacy didn't just continue.